I even asked him. I asked him about the pizza parties. They said they're not called pizza parties, but I know what you're talking about.
Right, the pedophile parties.
Yeah. You know about how many feet that gun pushed through? How much ground it was? Because he said that these houses are 25 feet under, at least 25.
It's called rape and murder. I was dating a woman in 2010 before I knew about the break-ins at this house that told me that there was a prostitution event going on during the evenings of the oil show. I don't know where. Okay, I suspect it's underground and maybe under this house or around this house. But they murdered this young girl because she didn't want to prostitute for them. Okay, and I tried to get this girl to go report this to the police because that's what good citizens do, right? But she didn't want to do that and told me that there were certain police involved. Okay, and so we were arguing about it, me and this girlfriend. I'm on my way to work, and then when I get off work that day, I have a message from, or I get a phone call from a police officer, Midland police officer, on my company cell phone that tells me that if I talk to her again, I'm going to be arrested for harassment. Okay, and what I was trying to do was get her to go report this murder that she told me about.
Human trafficking and smuggling in general is it's not directly necessarily tied into, well, it is tied into border security. I mean, I guess it could be smuggling folks within the United States, but the bulk of that smuggling is folks being brought into this country and sold into slavery and other things. So that harkens back to doing a better job of operationally controlling our borders and getting at that. But I'd be happy to, if you've got a specific issue that you want to talk to us about, call Corbett there in Midland at 687-2390 and open a case, and we can take a look at that, your individual issues with respect to what happened in your home that night and how it might be tied in with the local police. But
Okay, well, let me explain. What was your name again?
Sean Powers.
Sean Powers. Okay. Oh, did you read the rape and murder story?
I don't want to rehash that right now.
Okay, did you read about the Midland police officer that murdered his wife?
Okay, if I can answer my questions, would you like this information back? Would you like me to destroy it?
I would like.
Yeah, it was an alarm, and I believe it to be a valid alarm because I get a lot of valid alarms. It's just the problem is that the police have been over here more than a couple times, and they won't look, and so I don't see any big reason to call them, and that's kind of where we're at. So I just acknowledge the alarm, and then I document it, and then we just put it back in service.
I'm sorry, sir, for the trouble. So you don't want a police dispatch?
No, like I said, they've been here more than once, and they won't look. I have that recorded on audio, and so if they're not going to look, it doesn't matter for them to come over. I just document it.
The complainant's saying she can hear someone up in the attic. She smells cigarette smoke.
316 Geneva. Caller stating that he heard someone in the attic.
610 Jeter. Cross streets are Rose and Honeysuckle. Both units in 2010. Complainant's going to be a 7-year-old male. Stated he can hear yelling and fighting. His mother's in the attic. He can hear her being assaulted.
Complainant is elderly female. Got confused, saying somebody is in the attic.
Doctor, what are you doing, Wayne?
didn't mean it that. You can hear them digging.
Well, there's a person running. Look, they're running. They're running down the alley. Okay, they're down there at the end. They got their hands in the air like, don't shoot, don't shoot. Did they get hit? I don't know. Something happened. The car gunned it. I could hear them gun it. All right, now they're opening up the trunk, okay? And they shutting the trunk, and now they're leaving. Fairmont Park, Church of Christ, seen all these police cars. Of course, I was shot from half a block from here. 5631, parking enforcement. Another police, I don't know which one that one is. Another police car. That's a city police car. Another one and another one. They're having a big old prayer meeting here today, folks. 5566. You know, and I know just recently it was a Ector County law enforcement officer suggested that I drive by this church and kind of hinted that there might be, you know, some connection with the underground facility. That car is 5106, 5469. This one's 5467, 9004, 5115. And that one's a ghost vehicle. We don't know what that one is. And so, anyways, hello.
Hello, buddy.
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, pretty good. Is this Renee?
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Oh,
That's good.
I'm doing pretty good. I was just waiting on your call. Your sister told me that you were going to call, and so.
Yes. You know, this has been a hell of a thing with this issue. You know what I'm saying? It's been a rough one.
Yeah, I mean, I really can't even imagine. You know,
you know, I was there at the house, and I seen her. You know, my heart just went down to the floor. What do I do? Either risk mine in her life or mine.
He got down on his knees and he was crying, and he said that there was these people that owed him some money, and he had to take care of it. And I said, well, Bertie, what did you do? Hailey was still missing at the time. Her body hadn't been found yet. She wasn't dead yet. They had gotten Hailey for a drug deal, like it's dead. And what the mom and the boyfriend knew that was going to happen. And Bertie was like, I'll take care of her for a couple of days. Temporal, I'll get my money back. And that's what he did.
That'll be no, because one I don't know won't hurt me.
Sounds good to me.